Hello everyone, welcome. Hope y'all be doing well today on this actually got a pretty decent Tuesday. You know, wasn't really expecting a Tuesday to be going good, but here he is. A nice day, like actually kind of decent weather-wise. Nothing too crazy going on, and it's just a very nice day. So that's already a win in my book. So hell yeah. Excuse me. I'm a little burpy. But man, slept in like, you know, last night. Felt amazing when I waking up, and oh my God, it was so good. Also, Doggo is awake now. But any hoozles, hi, it's me, a Dwagafin, local dragon, VTV VStreamer, back on this wonderful Tuesday to, you know what time it is. It's FGO event time, because like I said, and I called it, I said it was gonna happen probably on a Tuesday, because gonna maintenance on Monday, happen on Tuesday, and boom. I called it. So tonight, we'll start the new event, and the funny thing is, we're actually gonna start it on time. Well, I mean, asterisk of on time, because I think the only first couple sections are out, I want to say, because I don't really remember much about this event, other than the fact that you can get Saber Medusa from it because the banner is up, which I'm not gonna go for. I'm still doing the funny button for Bunny Toria, because like I might do a single multi for Bunny Toria just to see if I can get her, if I'll get lucky or not. But if I do that though, I'm gonna save that for way later, like towards the end of the night, because I want to try and get the story of the event as quickly as possible, because I'm gonna be getting excuse me, because we'll be getting the next part of the event tonight, and we're going through that as well. But if we can, again, it'd be big if we can get through all of the story stuff for the event tonight. Like, it might take a few hours, but there's a good possibility we could get through all of it, and that will obviously include having to grind here and there just to progress through the event, probably. But it really depends on what type of event it is. If it's like point ladder, if it's like a 100 mission event, or if it's just a generic to grind till you get enough resources and wait until like the next time, like next day rolls around and the next part of the story comes out. Won't know for sure until we actually go in, so I haven't done it yet, just in case if there's any like opening cutscene, prologue stuff. I want to save that for the stream, obviously. So haven't done it yet. It's right there. So we're gonna experience it together for the first time. And it's gonna be good. So. The only thing I do really remember is from OC1 is Saber and Medusa was in it as well. But now you have to get to pull for her in this event. So good luck if anyone is going for her, because I'm not. Not yet, anyway. It's not at the point where I want to get another Saber Medusa. I'm pretty much waiting until there's a summer version of Medusa, or like a welfare version of her from an event that I will absolutely want to be going for. You know, we'll see. Who knows? Maybe Summer 10 could be getting another a Summer Medusa. That'd be kind of cool. But anywho, that's the plan tonight, just to get through the event story. Hopefully, we can get through most, if not all, because if by some chance we can get through the event story, we'll do a little bit of OC1, because obviously next week it'll be a little wonky with the schedule, because I won't be doing the Sunday stream like I was talking about yesterday. For this week, it'll be next week. It'll be the Sunday after. So it'll be the actually, no, I can't, because no, yeah, I can. Sorry, I'm getting my days mixed up, because again, I had the appointment scheduled for the 23rd, and for some reason my brain went, no, it's the next Monday coming up. It's like, no, it's the Monday after. Never mind. Actually, hold on. No, I was right. I can't do it this Sunday because, well, I'm gonna put a big asterisk on it. If I can do it Sunday, I will. Because the thing is, tomorrow I gotta edit the Hyacinth stuff for Friday. I gotta edit the Schwinn stuff for next week. And then this weekend, probably Saturday, I'll get the Halo stuff from Thursday done. I gotta record Nuzlocke stuff this week as well. So, and I also gotta edit one of those for next Wednesday. So, if I can do it this Sunday, I'll do it Sunday. If not, I'll just attach it to either Monday or Thursday. One of those days. But I'm gonna try to get everything done early, so I can do it Sunday. So we'll see. But tonight, though, we'll just do what story we can, possibly OC1, and then I'll just be working on the rest of the event when I can, in between everything else going on, and then we'll just play catch up with the story whenever we can, and I'll still be working on the event either way. Same thing, JP. I'm working on that when I can, which I probably will be doing that throughout the night as well, because there's actually quite a bit I still got to do on the JP event. So we'll see how that's gonna go, but that's the plan. Just FGO tonight, because it might be one of the few times I'll be able to start an event on time. which is kind of weird because most of the time I'll either start a few days late or at most a week later, and by that point I have to scramble to get everything done for that event before it all goes away. So we'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. But yeah. But before we dive into the event stuff, though, I'm gonna just go ahead and just get the gacha stuff out of the way. So not much on the gacha front, other than, you know, Hyacinth's banner has less than 24 hours. I want to say at this point it's probably close to like 12 hours or so before her banner goes away, and then Cypher's goes up tomorrow. So good luck if you're going for her or Aglaya. Both are good in their own right, but Cypher just doesn't do it for me right now. Not unless there's another cat person that's gonna be released that I think is so much better. So good luck. And then of course ZZZ still gonna be doing a story this Saturday. Might do polls on Saturday. We'll see how much I can get saved up in like between now and then. See what other quests and missions I can do to try and build up some chromes and whatnot. So we might do polls on Saturday if I'm lucky. But and then of course FGO. You know, again, NA event right now. Gonna be doing it. I'm excited. But yeah. And then of course, main YouTube channel. Again, yesterday video, Monday, was the Halo weekly highlight from the games on Thursday. So enjoy. And then the video tomorrow is gonna be the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Nuzlocke episode 11. Gym number 5. A little bit of prep for Encounter Central next episode. So that's gonna be fun. And then of course tomorrow I'll also edit, like I said, the Hyacinth banner and her light cone into one video. It shouldn't be that long, I wouldn't think. Because light cone, when we did it last night, because I got the light cone portion highlighted, and it's only like 20 minutes. A bunch of it can just easily just be boop, just like, oh, we got this, until we get the Lycone result. Hyacinth's banner though, when we went for her, might take a little bit longer because we did get some decent 4-star characters like until we got her. So I'll be getting that done and ready for Friday. Which if I can tomorrow, which I probably should have plenty of time, I'll try and record 2 Nuzlocke episodes, get one or both edited after getting the Hyacinth stuff done. Because if I can get both recorded and both edited, I might just ride the high and record a third one, record a third episode, and then just take my time editing that one, you know. But we'll see. We'll see. But the VOD channel though, that's the big one right now, because last night I did get the VODs pushed out, but I think it was like 3 o'clock, maybe close to 3:30, and they were still stuck in processing hell. So I was gonna do it before stream, but I just didn't have enough time between trying to eat dinner and some other stuff. So I can, however, do it after stream before I go to sleep, because it won't take that long to get them scheduled. Because I'll probably start them tomorrow afternoon, and then have them roll out until we're all caught up. Because I also get to export the stream tonight, and while that's gonna be in processing hell for a while, by the time this VOD goes up, whenever on the VOD channel, it'll be all good to go. So, in a weird way, it kind of worked out. So, yay. Yeah. So, again, it is Tuesday. We're going back to normal, Tuesday stuff of not much be happening. But however, I will be updating Halo Infinite later, because the new operation or whatever came out today, and apparently it's gonna be like Halo 3 focused in a weird way, because apparently we're gonna be getting like Halo 3 inspired like playlists or whatever. Halo 3 inspired armor with like the classic EOD and probably some other stuff, but we'll see. We'll see on Thursday, because I'll get it updated later. I might do a quick checkout of it tomorrow if I have any time, which I might actually do, because if stuff is going to be uploading, I'll probably just quickly update it, load it up, look at it, and just kind of see what's going to be in like the shop and whatnot. But Thursday, though, we might not do MCC, because I will probably be focusing more on Infinite that night. Because I want to try and get all of the challenges done for Infinite. But if you have like an hour or two to spend on MCC, I probably will. It's just going to be a matter of, can we actually get anything, all the challenges done. Oh, actually, there's one thing I can talk about that I almost slipped my mind for JP. And apparently we're going to be getting Grand Berserker of the Grand Duel thing, like very, very soon. Probably like the next couple weeks or so. Which, it'll probably work the same way as it did with the with like the Saber Grand Saber Duel thing, where we'll have to find whoever, and once we beat them, it'll probably just be, you can now use whoever. You kind of get whoever chosen as the as your Grand Berserker. Which kind of sucks that you have to level, I mean, in a weird way it makes sense, but at the same time, if you want to have like a 4 or 3 star be your Grand Servant, you have to get them leveled up and grailed all the way to 100. And it's gonna take so many resources just to get there. But Yeah, that'll probably happen in the next couple weeks or so. I'll get that done. Which I still gotta try and figure out who the hell I'm gonna be picking for my Grand Deceiver on GP, because I still have no idea if I wanted to be Artoria, if I wanted to be someone else. Oop, that's my phone. I just want to wait until someone else comes up, but we'll see. We shall see. But Andy Hoozles, again, very chilled going on with the gotcha front and YouTube stuff. So without any further ado, there we go. I almost didn't click on the right one. We're gonna be starting the event, which, again, new banner up right here. Good old Saber Medusa. I said I wasn't gonna go for her, but I'll do the funny button, because why not? Okay, just a C. Alright, good. Good. Now, here's the thing. I should be going for a Jalter. I totally should. However, we can't do a funny button, though. And that's probably all I'm gonna do. Alright. Because, Bunny Toria, all I've been is the 1 quart, and that's it. Because I know for a fact I'm not gonna get her. I just know. But there's a chance I might just do 1 multi later, just to see if I can somehow get lucky and get her. But we'll see. But without any further ado, though, it is event time. I'm gonna be doing the prologue and go to section 1, get this baby started on time, and then we'll get as much done before our reset in less than a couple of hours. So sit back, relax, grab you a snack, drink it nice, comfy, cozy, because I will be voicing the cutscenes because it's fun and I like doing it. So yeah. So without any further ado, let's go and begin. Event Quest Prologue. So again, this is time gated. You have to beat part 2 of the Lost Belt 6 story. And then, because Lost Belt 6 broke up into 3 parts. You know, when you get to part 3, when everything's gone to shit. Part 1 and part 2 is kind of hard to distinguish where part 2 starts, but generally you'll know when part 2 starts, because you'll get like a flashback or whatever to start, I think. So, just gotta get through part 2, because apparently story spoilers, possibly. But we don't have to worry about that, because we already beat all of the Lost Belts, and we're on OC1. So it's gonna be fun, and I can't wait. So I'm gonna get a quick drink real quick, and we'll start here with Da Vinci. I almost forgot to do the usual. You know, if anyone's gonna be lurking during this, I thank you for the lurk. Just remember, you can either mute the tab or turn the volume down the stream, so don't mute the stream itself, that way your view can still count. Helps out a lot more than you think, and I say thank you because you're awesome. I'm thinking I'll also be doing we're working on JP. I just gotta try and figure out how to beat Habitrot. That's the big thing, really. I don't know how to beat her. She's so hard. Unless it's like Enkidu, where you can get through a certain number of guts, which I wouldn't put it past them. Now that I think about it. What? Let's begin. I'll come right to the point. We have an emergency. Right. When do we not have an emergency? That's the real question. When is there not an emergency going on? It seems like there's always one going on at some point. Shocker! There's an emergency. Right. I had a feeling that might be the case when he asked us to come fully armed. So another singularity has popped up, right? Where's this one? Breaking out the whoopsie face already? Sorry, I'm just not quite sure where to begin. The thing is, there are no absolutes in this world. No matter how much of a genius you might be, something is always going to find a way to surprise you. For example, maybe a system you thought was safe starts having trouble due to a completely unexpected error. Tiffo. Quiet, you. Don't shrug your shoulders, raise your paws, and wink at me. Technically, and I admit to no culpability here, but the anomaly originated from within my jurisdiction in the Storm Borders simulator room. Okay, so something went wrong with the simulator? Yep. Kadia Simulator creates virtual environments based on the latest Spiritron technology. And right now, those systems are going haywire. They refuse to respond to external controls or forced shutdown commands. As far as we've been able to determine, the virtual environment is in the process of becoming an entirely alternate world. If we don't do that, if we don't do something about it soon, there's a very real chance that it could develop into a full-blown singularity. That is definitely a big deal. Yeah. There is simply no way this is just an ordinary malfunction. And I'm not the only one who thinks so. Shion agrees that there's more to the simulator situation than meets the eye. Transformers! Da-da-da-da-da-da. So, I'd like the two of you to enter this ever-expanding simulation and track down the cause of this anomaly. Alright, got it. Oh, and if you're wondering where Gordy is in all this, she's taking a nap. I figured we didn't have to wake him, since this simulator situation is technically just kind of a technical issue, if a bit more serious than usual. Admittedly, that's something of a gray area. So, just to clarify, will Master and I be handling this mission as a pair then? Well, at first I was thinking of sending just the two of you to handle it, since for now this problem is still confined to the storm border. But then Medusa's 2 suggested adding a servant it says will be highly effective in resolving this issue. I'm still not sure why it chose her though. Anyway, I decided to ask her for help too. Say hello to your new team member and one of the most recent additions to Chaldea. It's Medusa. It's our buddy, Saber and Medusa. Which I will say though, Saber and Medusa actually has a really good outfit. She really does. It works. If that's the job, I suppose I have no choice. Newcomers don't get to be picky, do they? Medusa? You must be Saber Medusa. You seem a little bit younger than Rider Medusa. Now that you mention it, I did hear you were recently summoned. Could you just not immediately start about my other selves? I'm my own person, I don't care how young I might be compared to any other Medusa. Oh, right. Of course, I'm so sorry. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate talking about them. I'm just still getting used to all this. I guess it's kind of embarrassing in a way. I'm still not sure how to behave around them. What I'm trying to say is you don't need to apologize. It's fine as long as you don't make unnecessary comparisons between us. Understood. I'll be more careful from now on. I mean, this is kind of new territory for us too, since we're used to servants like Ellie. Well, Ellie and I guess Jean as well. I don't know how Artoria or her alter get along, or if they're even aware of each other. I know Jean, Jalter, and Jalter Lily, they're all their own separate persons, so they interact with each other. So I guess with Medusa, it's really only Medusa Lily and regular Medusa? But then how does Gorgon play into all that, unless she's also her own separate thing? I don't know. I'm curious. I'm now curious about all this. I've heard of her. There's one of her in almost every class, right? Yup. Yup. Because there's Brave Ellie, Regular Ellie, Cinder Ellie, Mecha Ellie, is alter ego. So I'm just also wondering at what point do we get Archer Ellie? Do we get... Oh, you also have Castor Ellie. I don't know how, I almost forgot about her. But we just need Archer, Assassin, and Berserker Ellie. Because we'll have Pretender Ellie. So I guess technically we would need Archer, Assassin, Ruler, Avenger, Moon Cancer, foreigner. Damn, that's a lot. That is a hell of a lot. Which, granted, I don't think we'll get... I mean, if they do a Halloween this year on GP, possibly, I would love for them to bring back, you know, like another LE class for Halloween. Or maybe even doing like Christmas this year would be actually kind of funny. Chris Santa Ellie. Oh, that'd be funny. But I just want more Jolter. That's just me. Honestly, it all sounds insane, because it is. I'm sure things must be complicated between Elizabeth and Carmilla too. Actually, never mind. We technically have Assassin Ellie with Carmilla because somehow Carmilla is Elizabeth. They went through like a vampire route, basically. Ish. Or was never... I don't know, it's weird. Because I never really group Carmilla and Elizabeth as, like, technically the same person, even though they are. I always consider them separate. Thinking about that now, I really should have known better than to bring up your other selves right away. I'll try to do better from now on. I told you don't worry about it. I just thought I should say something, that's all. Haha. You know, when you can tell someone how you really feel about stuff right from the start, it's usually a good sign that you'll go on to be even closer in the future. Anyway, Medusa, Mash, Dragon Saint. You're the team we'll be going for this mission. I know I said earlier that the two of you alone should be enough, but that's not because this mission is going to be simple. It's because I expect you'll find more people willing to help you on site. See, the simulator was already running at full bore when this anomaly first began. More servants than usual were training in there at the time. In addition to the servants who were already there when this began, there are also some who went in without understanding how serious the situation is, and just thought it seemed like fun. The point is, you should find lots of servers in there, so I'd like you to work with them to help get things under control. Then it isn't as if this is all riding on my shoulders. Now I can't help but wonder why I was chosen to go along. Well, whatever, let's just hurry up and get this over with. Oh, do you know where this simulator room is? Don't worry, I've had some time to walk around and get my bearings here since I was summoned. Alright then, let's get going. Da 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 da. Mystic Eye Symphony. Prologue. And then part 2. So maybe because there was a bunch of servants in the simulator room that something happened and it caused it all go haywire. Man, talk about a creepy woods. Didn't we talk about creepy woods? Oh. But man, talk about a creepy woods. Yes, there are so many unfamiliar plants here, it's impossible to tell where we might be. The temperature, humidity, and atmospheric conditions aren't telling me anything useful either. I can tell from the smell that whatever this place is It's not copying the any real location. Since ancient times, forests have been seen as both entrances to other worlds and as other worlds themselves. Maybe this place was just made to vaguely seem like an enchanted forest or a lost woods. It beats me. Let's just keep moving forward. Let's keep moving for now and wait. Hold on. There's something here and it's getting closer. Hi, EO. Hi, EO. How you doing? Wah, future. Are you the rescue party? Please tell me that you're the rescue party. EO, what are... fucking tackled her. Get out! Stop! Don't kill her. Well, at least being suddenly pinned to the ground with a sword to my throat got my mind off being lost. So, who's that kind of scary lady with you? EO, meet Medusa. Or I guess the saber version of Medusa. I see, so you're not an enemy. Sorry about that. That's okay, I guess it's partly my fault for just popping up out of nowhere. What were you doing here? Well, basically just being lost, I guess. Before I knew it, I found myself deep in this forest, and just like that, I was lost. It kind of felt like I'd been trapped too, and there were these creepy sounds coming from up ahead, so I was starting to freak out. The only thing I could think to do was to calm down. Brain. The only thing I could think to do to calm down was meditate and collect acorns. I found a whole bunch too. See? So you were in the simulator when this all went down. Any idea what caused the woods to pop up? No, I'm afraid not. Oh wait, I did drop some of the snacks I snuck into the simulator while I was out walking. And I spilled the tea I brought too. Could that be what broke the simulator? That would make this all my fault. I'm so sorry. It did take a lot more than that to break the simulator. But still, be careful with your snacks from now on. So what did the creepy sounds you heard turn out to be? Oh, I meant to check on them after I calmed down, so I hadn't actually gotten to it yet. All I know is they were real creepy and kind of sounded like deep, guttural groans. Whatever it was, it must have been one hell of a curse. Please be careful. There's only one way to find out. Let's keep moving. Yeah. Okay, let's say keep grinding. Alright. Every path we could take has been completely cut off. It's almost like the branches and vines came together to form walls. Do you think it's a coincidence? Also, my throat is being hella fucky with me right now, and I hate it. So because of that, I'll probably be taking a lot of drinks for a while. Until it goes away. Cause I don't know if it's like something in the back of my throat, but it's something. And it fucks me up every time I try and speak. I think it's just a coincidence. don't know if people were behind it, but I don't see any way this could have happened naturally. That was it. That was the sound. Oh my god, it's... Hi, Spartacus. Hi, buddy. Oppression. Grating, overgrown oppression. I know that daunting, muscular presence. Fight the oppressor. There's an overbearing monster stuck in a wall of trees? That's the monster, it's Spartacus. What happened to you, Spartacus? Oh, hello. I was just wandering around looking for new opportunities to rebel when all of a sudden, an outgrowth of trees and greenery sprang up to oppress me. Ah, joy. Oh, excuse me. Naturally, I rebelled with love in my heart. And of course, that rebellion continues even as we speak. Ha 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 ha. He just like, just moseys on out, just snaps branches and just vines and whatnot. He's like, hi. Wow. Spartacus was so tangled up with the branches that it looked like he was part of the wall. But he managed to break free with the power of his muscles alone. Huh. I guess muscles really are the solution to every problem. This oppression doesn't know when to give up. But that only fuels my rebellion further as I await the ecstasy of an explosive liberation. And now he's tangled up again. What's with this guy? Now you see, so this is what I was hearing. It looks like trying to force your way past the tree wall only entangles you more deeply. If Spartacus isn't strong enough to completely break free of it, then... Hang on, I just noticed there's another signal right above you. Oh, it's, Oh god, what's her actual name? It's Shiro's cousin. I'm gonna have to watch, the Fate anime at some point. Just so I can remember what the hell her actual name is. 'Cause I should know. I just don't. And that's upsetting. Slightly upsetting. Hiya, I'm a passing jaguar who was just hanging out in the simulator when this weird jungle swallowed me up. That guy there, he's been in an infinite loop breaking free and getting trapped again about every 3 minutes. Just watching him made me feel like I was going crazy. So I decided to curl up in the treetops where I couldn't see anything. Oh, just so you know, I already tried cutting and burning those branches. No luck. You need something as hot as Cuckoo's sun to even stand a chance. They grew back so fast I almost got clawed in them myself. You know, not every day we see you in that outfit. You like it? You think it's sexy? Meowza. Meow. Wasn't my choice though, I just found myself wearing it all of a sudden. I mean, it looks good. Way better than the pajamas. You know, just saying. So if you can't force, burn, or cut your way out of those... Excuse me, Master Medusa. I was just examining the wall to see if I could gather any more information, and I think you might want to take a look at this yourselves. Is something written here? Kick. Kick? Oh, good. So I wasn't just saying things then. I suppose it's possible those are random markings that coincidentally resemble letters, but... I think it's more likely a message. Kick, huh? Alright, I can do that. Wait. We should be careful. It could be a trap! It's a trap! But is it though? No more giving up and snoozing away in the treetops for this cat. Just watch. I'm gonna turn this can of worms into a can of tasty tuna. First I stick my hand in my pocket, lean back like I couldn't care less about anything, and give a mighty Jaguar style kick. Aha! You know the funny thing is, I myself would probably end up doing the same thing. It's like, oh, I'm gonna just nonchalantly just pretend I'm not doing anything wrong at all. Just walk back a little bit and then nothing's happening. That's still not enough? Do I need to spam the K button more? Yes. Oh, yes! To summon righteous love into our hearts, that you may trample upon those oppressors who would trample upon the people. Ah, true rebellion. I must follow her example. Oppression! Hey, this could be my chance to redeem myself too. I pack a pretty mean kick as well. Of course, she names her own kick. Sure. Sure. Second Queen of Yamataikoku ultimate kick. Oh, hey, look! It actually worked. The path just opened up on its own. It's almost like their kick served as some kind of signal. Meow, ha ha ha. Now this is the power of the divine cat family. Reconcile. Now that I've acted like a proper heroine... No, scratch that. Now that I've proven myself a proper heroine, I am submitting a request for a raw meat exchange event the two of us will remember forever. What? Ha 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 ha! The oppressor has been destroyed! Ha ha ha! Huh. All of a sudden, I feel kind of dizzy. Guys? See? This is why you need to be careful. Yeah, but it worked. Right? It's okay. She's just almost out of magical energy. She'll be fine once she rests up. Oh man. She let me use her life as a pillow. I'm sensing some affectionate vibes from her. I thought she was kind of scary at first, but maybe there's more to her than that. It looks like Jaguar Warrior and Spartacus are also running low on magical energy. Well, I'm glad things didn't turn out worse, but... at least we can move on. The tree wall must have been enchanted. Or it was actually some kind of barrier or bound of field someone put in place. And to deactivate them, we apparently needed to perform a ritual action. In this case, a kick. But the servers who did that are also had their magical energy drained in response. I can't tell if this means we'll just need several people to get past other mechanisms, or if just one will be enough depending on the situation. Hopefully I can figure that... Hopefully I can figure out what's going on here, and how this stuff works, including stuff like that. But I won't be able to do that right away. So it'll be down to how long we can last. Korea has quite a lot of service, right? So if we must move ahead, we'll need one or more of them to kick down the door, even knowing they'll end up exhausted. Well, I guess we'll have to call on everyone in Korea then. I agree, it looks like our only choice is to have all the servants come help. And wait for them to recover as necessary afterwards. You might also be able to get help from the servants who were left behind. Like the ones you just ran into here. For that matter, you might even find places in the woods up ahead where you can let tired servants rest up. Once you make sure they're safe, it could be a good idea to use those too. Once we made sure they're safe, huh? I forgot to mention earlier, but there's a malicious presence about these woods. It's why I overreacted when this girl showed up earlier. I'm pretty sure we'll have to deal with real monsters as we go in deeper. Don't worry, that's why we're here. Oh, but it's possible we'll need to take turns with that now too. And now I'm worried that I've included you in we. Even though you haven't actually said you wanted to be included. A sigh. Look, this isn't a matter of me not wanting to work or anything like that. Dragon Saint is a master and I'm a servant. If I have a job to do, I'll do it. So, you and I are in the same position, right? Right, that's true. If I happen to come across as rude or defiant on top of that, well... that's just me. Get used to it. Understood, I'll do my very best to get used to it. Glad to have you with us, Medusa. Take it easy, would you? Anyway, let's get going then. I know I made it sound like a threat earlier, but you don't have to worry. I'm not a hero, I'm more like a monster myself. So there's no point in me even being here if I can't get rid of a few monsters in the forest. She has a point. Wait a minute. Is that Matahari or is... yeah, it is. Because, the hair buns. I was like, she seemed familiar for some reason. And now I know. Right to the tree, very determined what's causing the anomaly of the simulator. The defendant, you move barriers and break back in that quest. I was studying 24 hours for a while before returning to my quest. Make full use of all these servers and advance to the bewitching forest. Alright. Rewards will remove a water for claims and request. Claim more rewards and kick down more tree barriers. Interesting. So this is kind of like a... oh, it's a tower event. Oh. Oh. Well, good thing I got a decent number of servants. Former party ground servers only, there'll be no support slots to keep an eye on your costs. Former part easy with the auto setup function. But you know what, for this, I think we actually will use the auto. I have a feeling it's just gonna be using a bunch of the high level ones. I guess there really won't be a story per se? But what I will do... we'll make use of a bunch of 4-star servants. Especially ones I won't be using a whole lot of. Alright, where's my K-scope? There we go. Because this way, we can just probably clear through it super quick. You know, the funny thing is, this actually lets me work on JP stuff. So actually kinda okay with it. Ah, fucking bug. We gotta do Salter first, because we gotta see Excalibur Morgan. Nice. I think it'll be better if we just do a team of 3. Potentially. So I think it's what, every 10? It's another story bit. I guess we'll just go through as much as possible. Every 6 hours. Alright, alright, where's my 8 scoop? Try level 8 scope up a little bit. did not think this was gonna be a tower event. Actually, the more I think about it, maybe this was like the last tower event that we had. I don't remember there being one on GP since this one. Which, granted, I could be wrong, and I probably am. Hey, we gotta rush. We have to. It just wouldn't feel right if we didn't rush, you know? If we didn't just steal someone, could we really say... So yeah, I'll just throw up. Put the random 1 stars, because you don't really need them. We just need like the first 2, and that's it, really. I swear, if Stella takes them out, I'm going to laugh. Because there's no way it should work. Never mind, I was wrong. What's funny is that we could have just put a Rash by himself with a bunch of 1 stars and it would have been fine. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, I got the foe. Oh, there's a doggo. Hold on, you have a battery on you, right? It should be at least like a 20%, I would think. Maybe it's not like a time thing, it's just you get through it super quick. Is Mandracarta a single target? Yup. Man, I should have had him be, targeting the big cat. Because holy shit. I thought he was AoE. I didn't think he was a single target. Probably used him before, I just completely forgot. Okay, now we got riders. We're not even more 1-star, do we? Alright, I don't really have a whole lot of... Actually, you know what? This will be a great opportunity for Summer Skahawk to show off her stuff. I just wanted to throw Steno out there. Oh right, I still don't have Steno's third skill because I never did that shit. Right. Right. I this entire time since I started playing, like, I was like 4 or 5 years ago, and I got her. Got to the point where I could do the final skill unlock for her. Never did it. I think the first time we'll see this one on NA. I said on JP, but it'll be first time on NA. Damn, Skahawk, damn. Granted, he didn't kill anyone, but still. Damn. And then, of course, Steno was just there. Steno was there for emotional support. So what if he... Oh yeah. This, right. We're gonna do front point summons, right. And we can worry about that later. I think we'll save the foliage stuff for way later. Because once we get to like the point where we have almost no servants left, I think we'll actually move over to story. But that's not gonna be for a while, hopefully. We can gong it up. Oh my god, we can gong it up. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm so down for this. The gong is... just in case. Because this way, if Phantom does get sacrificed, I don't have to worry about Anderson not being able to not being able to get his NP off. I mean, it's also gonna be the first time I'll be able to see Gong's NP going off. Well, later, Phantom. Phantom of the Opera has exited stage right. Oh, that is hilarious. You know, Gong is actually kind of cool. In a weird way, he's like the opposite of a Rash, where a sacrifice does happen, it's just not Gong being the one to get sacrificed. Alright. Da 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 da. Okay, I know I'm gonna be very risky, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. At least I hope so. So we need what? Assassins on this one? God, I hope we get this outfit for Odysseus. It looks so good. I didn't even argue, it's probably better. And his default color scheme. Like much better. Like his normal one is like the dark like blue. And then it goes like the silvery but This new one, though... Oh, I think I might like it more. I really do. Because it's my favorite color. So it better be unlockable. I'm gonna be sad. A wall 9. So we run out of 2 stars. Now we're at 3 star. You know what? Let's do Mecha Ellie. Or Mecha Ellie. Caster Ellie. I mean, we should be able to get through at least like most, like some of the floors, just by going through it naturally. Oh my god, it's going to be 2 turns. Uh-oh. This is gonna be yikers. Mecha Ellie, this is why you suck. God, your damage output is so horrible. God. It's so bad. Her damage output is so bad. Again, I'm talking about her basic attack, not her MP, because her MP is supposed to be AoE. How? Maybe that's what I should have done. Was just cast Ellie NP wave 1 and then just end up doing I just do Ruler Da Vinci wave 2 to be able to 2-turn it. Would have been nice. But I was still banking on the assumption it was going to be multiple enemies. But looks we got Avenger. Avenger, possibly Lancer. But we do get story though. Wall tennis, snake basking by the forest mountain. Might be Gorgon? At least that's what my initial assumption is. But to be fair though, I probably could go through a lot of this super quick. If I just had like 1 5-star on with like the K-scope. Or maybe even like the H-scope. But if it's 2-turn, this is gonna be different. But anywho. So far, so good. Enemies we've been seeing have all been pretty standard, so I'm hoping we can keep this pace up. By the way, now that we have a moment to spare, can I ask you a question out of pure intellectual curiosity? What is it? You summon a giant with multiple heads and arms whenever you release your noble phantasms. It's your name, right? Well, maybe less summon it than your golden sword sort of becomes it? Anyway, I was just curious about what that giant steel is. It's Gary. No, is it Jerry or Gary? It's probably Jerry. It's Jerry. Jerian. Well, I can't prove it's them. I've never seen them before and no one told me that's who they are. I just know. Oh, Jerian. Jerian is from Greek mythology and is said to either have 3 bodies or be divided into 3 beings. I think they were Chrysor's kid, right? Chrysor. Greek. I think that's how you pronounce it, Chrysor. It's almost kind of like you're combining Chrysos and Air. It's Dario. That's where my brain went. Just combining those two. It's fine, I don't mind answering innocent questions. I don't like being compared to my other selves, but I don't love being misunderstood either. Besides, it's important for a master to know their servant's unique traits, right? True, I would like to have at least a baseline level of knowledge. Then I would be honored to join in the discussion. First, is this the same Jerian that shows up in the 12 Labors of Hercules? Sorry, Heracles. Herc is Roman. You might be wondering, why is that? Well, Greek lore, he wasn't actually called Herc, he was named Heracles, because Zeus named him after Hera. It's not until you get to good old Roman mythology that they decided to call him Herc. And then from then on, everyone calls him Herc. Even in Disney, they call him Herc and not Heracles. But it is what it is. Yep, that's the one. Heracles fought him when King Eurystheus ordered him to steal his cattle, which ended up with him, getting killed, right? I both do and don't know what happened. Heracles. The version of him here is completely mad, right? I bet there are plenty of servants who'd love to give him a piece of their mind, but he can't even understand normal language, let alone biting remarks. Maybe Claudia is actually lucky he ended up as a berserker. In my case, there's Jerian, the Hydra, and... never mind. We'd be here all day if I listed every one of them. I know what you mean. You're said to be the source of a ton of monsters from Greek mythology, after all. When Perseus cut off your head, 2 more creatures were born from your blood. The first was a winged horse Pegasus, and the second was Chrysor, the monster with the golden sword. I don't actually know much about either of them. I suppose that's no surprise since I was already dead. But even so, I can still tell. This being I possess now is Chrysor, a being destined to create countless other monsters. She couldn't possibly know about the real Chrysor with the physical form she created. So maybe her concept of him merged with the golden sword, since it represents his essence and all. Either way, I think I'll just keep my speculation to myself, since she seems kind of sensitive about it. True. There are a great many monsters said to be descended from Chrysor. Accounts of who comes from who vary depending on which historical source you're reading, but Echidna is usually included alongside Geryon. Echidna. Knuckles? Oh. Right. You know, the funny thing is, I think because doesn't Tunguska happen after Lost Belt 6? I think it does. I think it goes 5, 5.5. Well, he and Co. 6. Tunguska, Trom, and then 7. I think the Echidna is the one that popped up at that point. Oh no, maybe that was during... Never mind. Never mind. Looking into it more, that was actually from Lost Belt 5. Well, part 1 of Lost Belt 5. Because reading into it, the Echidna was the creature that Chiome was like, oh, I'm gonna activate my noble phantasm within her. That way I'll take over her, and then I'll just destroy everything from within, including myself. I'll sacrifice myself to destroy this whole thing, so no one else has to fight these creatures. And that's when Odysseus is like, what the hell's going on? Right. Right, I remember now. I'd have to think the ones who show up in singularities in other histories are entirely different creatures that just happen to have the same name and significance. At least for the me here and now. So don't worry about me getting on your case for fighting or killing them. Not that I'd be thrilled about either outcome. That kind of thing does tend to happen with servants, often. So honestly, I appreciate that it doesn't bother you. Anyway, getting back on track, Echidna is said to have created so many descendants, it's hard to keep track of them all. Off the top of my head, there's Cerberus, Orthrus, the Hydra, and Scylla, but that's still leaving out a ton of others. Yep, Cerberus is pretty rough too. Yeah, I can still remember how hard his attack smashed into my shield. As for Scylla, I think Odysseus ran into her during his Odyssey. Sure did. There are numerous accounts of Scylla too, but the oldest known one says she looked human. Until Glaucus, the sea god, asks Circe to transform her into a monster. She then took up residence in the ocean and later went on to attack Odysseus' ship when it passed by her. Circe's here in Chaldea too, right? I swear, she's never done anything genuinely helpful in her life. The fact that they didn't just kill her only makes it worse. If I ever run into her, I'm going to tell her exactly what I think of her. What? Maybe I messed with a completely different Scylla who just happened to have the same name. You don't know. I demand to be treated as innocent until proven otherwise. Anyway, in this form I possess the power of that monster lineage in the form of my golden sword. Including all those indistinct possibilities. I see. I think that it helps me understand you so much better now, Saber Medusa. Thank you so much. You don't need to thank me for that. Anyway, that's enough talking for now. I don't know if you have another wall coming up or not, but something smells funny up ahead. Be careful. What kind of smell is it? Water and... blood. Snakes. Ooh, look, it's a spring. Better than a fall. Yes, it is. I can't tell if it's suitable for drinking, but it's very clear and beautiful. Oases like these are important to local wildlife too. Snakes. You're right, but there are several serpentine monsters here. We'll need to eliminate them before we... Huh? They just ran away. Why did they do that? Probably because a much bigger snake showed up. Yeah, it's Gorgon. Kinda knew it. Hey, that's Gorgon. What's she doing here? Is it wrong for a serpent to be near water? For that matter, what is wrong with the serpent being in the woods? If the choice is between a neat little still ship and a creepy, chaotic forest, it should be obvious which better suits monsters. I guess the rumors were true then. There really are all sorts of me's out there. You're clearly not like me. Pegasus would have nothing to do with you. You're what would happen to me if I follow my cursed demonic nature to its conclusion. You took a completely different route than me, turning yourself into a queen of monsters and a wellspring of evil. Oh, it's you. The one who's so close yet very far from me. A version of me who still goes by my long-forgotten name. One who possesses what I could one day birth into the world. Answer me this. Why are you here? Why are you doing this? Isn't there only one thing you need to be doing? Don't know what you're talking about. The only thing I can think of that I need to be doing is getting rid of the monster right here who happens to share my face. Medusa, please, there's no need to be hostile. That's the Gorgon who was summoned to Galdea. She's not our enemy. We should be working with her to resolve the situation, not picking fights unnecessarily. Not our enemy? Doesn't seem like she agrees with you. Looks like I do not have the luxury of just keeping quiet and letting you pass. Especially since it seems like we still need more time. More time? Hang on. Do you know something about this forest? Good question. But would you really expect a straight answer from a monster? A monster's mouth isn't made for speaking truth, it is for devouring prey. And a monster doesn't stop until it's bitten in the head from its prey's shoulders. Lucky for you, I'm going to remind you of that myself, in exactly the hands-on way you humans love so much. See? Gorgon assumed a combat stance. Damn it. Looks like you'll just have to fight her off then. But go easy on her, especially you, Medusa. I'll try, but don't get your hopes up. Hopefully this doesn't count as actually using up servants. Which I don't think it would, because I think this is technically part of the story and not the individual lore stuff. Actually, hold on, I can swap out you. I don't know what else I could actually do, really. Buster! Wait, nope, no I can't. Damn it! Fine, I suppose we'll just do this. Alright. That's fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. We got nothing to worry about. Oh, you know what I just realized? This is basically like Babylonia all over again. Because we got, we got Merlin going up against Gorgon. Oh, there goes my shoulder. Revolting. If I have to look in an old mirror, I'd much rather it be my irritating child self than you. Well, no matter, I fulfill my obligations, continue your expedition. You still have a long road ahead of you. Alright, bye, we'll catch you later. Gorgon has left. I don't think her heart was really in that fight. I have no idea why she was here, what it is she wanted to do. But at least she's not standing in our way anymore. There's another one of those walls up ahead. Come on, let's get back to the job we came to do. Actually, I was hoping you could take a look at that spring first. If we can verify that the water's safe, then we could put up a simple bounded field and use it as a rest spot. Good point, especially since it looks like we still have a long way to go. Right, once we've confirmed it's safe here, why don't we take a rest as well? There's no telling when we might get another chance. Alright, fine with me. Thanks, Medusa. For being such an understanding buddy. This golden sword, the Chrysor, is kind of like my offspring in a way. That's how I could tell it didn't want to cut down anything it didn't consider a challenge, but I guess using it to fight another version of myself wasn't as fun as I thought it'd be. You don't say. Give me. Here we go. So we got through 10 of them. And now we get one rest area. Put someone in there. Oh no, it did count. Shit. Fuck. I didn't think that was gonna count, because I thought it was just a normal... normal damn, battle, but shit. Well... that's unfortunate. Actually, I think we're good. Nope, no we're not. Fuck. Nope, it counted. Shit. Ass. Son of a bitch. Oh, I was hoping it wouldn't count, but it did. Because I was really hoping it wasn't gonna count. Like it was just another story thing. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, excuse me. Alright, we should get through at least the first 20 though. Actually, do you have a battery by any chance? No. So you're getting the H scoop. But you should, right? Hopefully it'll be enough. Only one way to find out. I have plenty. Also, damn her booba, holy shit. Like, goddamn. Oh, it's a single target. God damn it. I should have had him go first. Fuck. Oopsie. Oopsie daisy. Ah, that sucks. If I'd known that, he probably could have done it by himself, but... it is what it is. So we want to do you. Is we want to save. You know, in all honesty, I probably should level up Wong Fei Hu. I know I should. I know I should, but for some reason I just can't. I just can't bring myself to do it. I don't know why. Because like most of the time I'm using Aussie anyway, so it's not in a weird way necessary. You're single target. You're AoE. This'll be fine. And Medusa will at least kill one of them, which will be fine. And yes, we have regular Medusa with the glasses, because yes. You know what's crazy? I almost have regular Medusa at Bond 9. She's grilled to 80 and is almost at Bond 9. Wild. So I think wall 14? Yeah. So we got this one to do, and then we got one more after. And now we're getting to the point where we gotta be really careful about who we put in the team. Actually, hold on. Hold on a minute. Never mind. We have a way to take out. Granted, it's not gonna be the best way, but it'll still be useful. Well, I will. Hey. We got David. The bond 5. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think that was gonna be possible. Alright, wall 15. Resting scene at the fountain. Meanwhile, honestly, if we can get through the first 20, I can probably go and clear out a little bit of the second tower. Because if I remember correctly, in tower events, you don't really complete the story until you get through the second tower. And then you have the third tower, that's, I think is 100 floors? I think once you get through all of that, that's like bonus. You try to get as far as you can. I think. It's been a while since I've done one. I know for sure it's usually the second tower that you have to beat in order to get done with the story. And the only reason why it takes as long as it does, for that, is again because of you have to wait for servants to be refreshed before they can go back in and clear more out. Which, by the way, just getting through 20 in one night like this, not bad. It's really not, because at least we're finding some servants to use to clear some of these floors. So yay. Meanwhile, I think her name's Anne. Anning. Oh, it's close. I get the Anne part right. Yep. No matter how many times I look at it, I still love this train. Especially how the water's almost perfectly still. I can't shake the feeling something could pop out at any second, but since I'm inside the simulator... No, wait. Now that I think of it, I actually don't know much about what the simulator does. Maybe there's a chance I could find fossils in here? Aw, you think so too, huh? Well, I got nothing better to do anyway, so I might as well start excavating. Just you wait, undiscovered simulator source. Ah yes, my favorite dino. The Simulator Saurus. I love it. Ah, I really am a bad girl. Even this backwater spring in a dark and gloomy forest. Just sitting in a chair and stretching my legs is enough to make it feel like a 5-star resort. I can't help but envy all the lucky souls who get to see me like this. But don't hold back on my account, my good-looking braves. Sing, dance, and make merry. Just don't forget to pay me my due respects while you're at it. In the meantime, I'll allow one of you to bring me a cute cocktail from the bar. First come, first to serve. Me. You do know what happens to people who party too much in movies, right? You may want to be more careful. But I have no idea what you're talking about. ... You know, I don't see you around much, but I bet you shine pretty bright with a little polish. I'm sorry? Lately, taking Debbie Downers who are all like, I don't need to be happy, it doesn't suit me anyway. And forcing them out of the shell has been kind of my thing, so... Anyway, come with me. Don't worry, I don't bite. And thanks, but no thanks. Makeover. Sorry. There's a noise that I make sure... Was it gonna be something popping out? Sorry. I know we're in a forest instead of the mountains and a spring instead of a lake. But this is still bringing back less than pleasant memories for me. Really? I don't have any memories like that at all. You're the one responsible for them, damn it. Woo! I can't believe Lady U's pinched my cheek. Is this what heaven is like? Yes. Yes. What's that sound? Blondie, Blondie, Blondie! You've gotta save me! Rawr. What the hell's going on here? Ah, damn it. Oh. Oh. Easy there, Eric. Tell me what the hell happened. I'm sure Kyoko there's got something to do with it, but still. What was that, Kaidomaru? Okay, so the area here is pretty scary looking, right? I mean, they don't name people Blood Axe because they're good at, like, gardening or whatever. But then I started imagining him just carrying a really fancy axe, so he didn't seem so scary anymore. In fact, he looked kind of cute. Then I decided to decorate the heck out of his axe to match my mallet, and the next thing I knew, he'd gone totally berserk. Well, no golden wonder. Kinda wish you thought twice before you decided to break out the rhinestones. Kin. Kentucky, can you hear me? Whoa. Are you lucid right now, Eric? Please don't be too hard on her. I understand she was just trying to be nice in her own way. But if my wife came by and saw another woman playing with my axe, I'd be embarrassed. Which is to say, hex to hell and gone. I managed to cover it up by going berserk, but now I don't know what to do with my axe. Would you mind if I cut you with it, Kentucky? Hell yes, I would. Oh. I guess berserkers really can communicate with each other without using words. Don't understand him, Kyoko? Seems like something you'd be able to do. Makeover. Uh-oh. Both their axes went flying off into the spring. Downcast, just... Aww. Hey, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to. And my axe is at the bottom of the spring, too. How am I gonna get it back? Is this supposed to be the Karen of the lake? Oh, Karen of the... no. Karen of the spring. Can you impart your wise wisdom? Like, yeah, don't throw fucking axes into the water. Hello, good protagonist. You seem to be in trouble. Tell me, which axe did you drop? This gold axe or this cryptocurrency axe that could make you a gazillionaire someday? Who the hell are you? What do you mean? Is it obvious that I'm the goddess of the spring? Incidentally, those of you who answer this question honestly will receive payment wired directly to their newly created cryptocurrency account. I'll just need you to sign the consent form before you can participate in this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I don't suppose you have any cuter axes, do you? Maybe one that lights up and makes sounds for Blondie? Oh my, I didn't expect to run into an investor interested in digital cosmetics. Yes, of course I do. This demonic-grade axe here glows, hums. To please things considered to be important of its bearer every time it's used, such as their savings or height. Could you leave my axe out of this? Investments that match my lifestyle, huh? Oh god. Eric is gonna become a crypto bro. Oh no. No, Eric. No. No, don't become a crypto bro, please. You're meant for much better things in life, not to become a crypto bro. But to be fair, though... To be fair... Eric being a crypto bro would kind of make sense in a very, very weird way. Can you just imagine him kinda in a polo slash Hawaiian shirt, jean shorts, and sandals. You know, with his phone out, being like, "Hey, I'm trading stocks and crypto." But I swear, if they do that with Eric one day, that's gonna be hilarious. I'm all for it. Tiki, are you enjoying yourself, Reese? This water is nice and cool, isn't it? What's wrong, Reese? You were having so much fun just a moment ago, but now it seems like you're trying to hide. Dun 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 dun. Da 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 da. Ah, now that was a great bath. I guess there really are all kinds out there, huh? Well, that just goes to show how rejuvenating this spring truly is, no matter who or what you are. Oh my god. I totally forgot that the event on JP gives everyone guts. So in my brain, I was thinking, hey, a rash. Wave 1 clear. Ta-da! Then move on. Not realizing he survived. He survived to Stella again. Which I feel bad about. Because he should only Stella once. But people have found a way to have him loop multiple times with Summer Chloe, which is hilarious. I don't remember if it's 2 waves or 3, but I know it is at least 2. Alright, so we're at 15. Alright, Bond ranked. So getting to wall 20, aka floor 20, we get through the first tower. There should be 3 towers, I think, because I think it's 20 in the first, 50 in the second. I want to say either 100 or 200 in the third one. I want to say something like that. So it should have reset. Yep, there it is. Okay, so tomorrow we'll get 3 quartz. Well, I guess when it resets, tomorrow. We'll get 3 quartz. Okay, since it reset, we can actually try a funny button. Huh. Huh. Well then. Well, we got a Medusa. It's just not Saber Medusa. Okay. Well then. Huh. Time to screenshot this. That's hilarious. Oh, that is hilarious. Which the funny thing is, she's actually not bad. Medusa Lily isn't that bad. Alright, 1 quart. Alright, we got another one of that. Alright, not bad. This will probably be the final 1 quart we can do on this. Alright. But you know what? Let's go ahead and let's do 1 multi, because why not? I want to see if I could get anything good. Another Summer Okada would be pretty good. Hell, even Bunny Tori would be kind of cool. But just one multi, I don't want to waste too much. Damn, we got Beowulf? Holy shit. Alright, wasn't expecting that. Holy shit. Alright. Like I said, I'll take another Summer Okada. Oh no! That's the first one. Maybe that's JP I'm thinking of. You know what? Not bad. I'm not gonna lie. This is not bad. This 1 multi has not been bad. Now the final card could be Bunny Toria. That'd be cool. Just saying. But that's wild. Now we get another Beowulf. And our first Summer Okada. Because, like, again, I have her on JP. I forget when I got her. It was a while ago. But damn, that's a multi. And not a bad one either, too. With like NP 2 Beowulf and 1 Okuda? Not bad. And here's the funny thing. I will actually level her up and use her. The only downside to Summer Okuda Soji is her NP. So she works in the same way as Oberon, where if you want to get the most out of her, and you don't want her to stun herself, you do her NP last. So you do card, NP, and then if you get stunned, at least you already attacked. But otherwise, she's not bad. Really not. AoE quick. Not bad at all. But I want to say she's from Summer 5. I want to say. Either Summer 4 or Summer 5. I don't think it was Summer 3. With Summer Jalter. I think it was when Saber Hokusai was the welfare. So it had to be Summer 4. Not bad. Not bad at all. Probably actually will level her up really quick. Because that way I can use her. I don't know if I will faux her though. Or if I want to take the time to faux her. We'll see what her attack is later. I don't have enough to fill her up. I just realized. I have enough to get some, but not all. So I think I'll just worry about getting her leveled up. Same thing with Medusa Lily. But yeah, I have used her a little bit on JP. I don't remember what her bond level is, but I have used her. I'll probably stick with like second ascension, honestly. At least until we get to like summer event, and then I'll swap out the for the actual swimsuit. I'd probably go with like first ascension. Go with that swimsuit instead. Oh yeah, I gotta use the extras. Well, minus the Beowulf. Hopefully we get lucky and we'll get to 70. Damn it. Well, we gotta do the friend point stuff anyway. There you are. Alright, now, final ascension. So, you know, the funny thing is, summer basically just officially started. Because now that it's June. Wild. I know. Alright, level 80.